Takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Morris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All right.
First down throw by Stroud. He's got it at the 6. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Now Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
They're in long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Baltimore lined up in front formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. What's up?
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down carry for Connor. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun now, first round. The right side hauled in by Collins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. First and 10. Looking inside the red zone. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Marks gets it. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Ravens, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first down team at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop coming from Henry to Oto'o.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Jackson now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. It's Marks on the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, let's go.
On the draw to give to Connor. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Oh, hey.
Now it's Stroud. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson keeping it himself. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. It's complete. Play made by Raymond. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing across his body, it backfires. Interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. To the air, Stroud. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Roop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. It's another one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. On the move, headed right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
No, we changed it.
A tight end in motion now. 1st down, here's Lamar. This is a heater going deep. And we should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Texans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the field.
Texans take
Run
over
it.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31.
18. What's that?
1st down, Stroud. He's got it in the red zone. There's room into the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They motion Bateman over right. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Lamar off the play fake. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go. Deep defense, complete inside the 35. And he has this down to the 34. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. On first down, Jackson. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar throwing again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. One final shot before the half. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Third quarter start to a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry.
He'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Jackson now, third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Well, I admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Connor gets it here to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar now from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Oh, right. 18. Outside.
Running this with Connor. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18. Outside.
Right back to Connor. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hits him on the out route. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Connor here from the gun. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. As he's outshire that time on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Jackson looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Flowers will go in motion left. Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down, it's a run with Marks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stroud off the play fake. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
18. What's that?
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. This connects with Schultz. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Hey.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
On second down, Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Stroud. Drops back. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This drive begins with a jet sweep. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. They'll air it out on 3rd. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg, and too far left as well. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First and 10 now from the 46. Pistol snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Connor on the inside gate. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
It's Connor again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans very close to an 11th win this season. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Well on the counter to Connor.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
All right.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. The Texans set to punt. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 44. Trying to set this up quick. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drop the lead back to 13. Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
All right.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Hey.
Line up the design keeper. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning. But this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till